Hey, how's it going, my royal family, my kings and my queens? Now, look here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you being over here. I love you for that. I'm sitting here watching, I'm the YouTube junkie, right? So I'm sitting here watching, one of my favorite channels, LOVELYTI. She always got that piping hot tea. And then what she say? This tea is what? Piping hot.
It's ready because you already know. This tea is what? Piping hot.
And she's talking about Kirk Franklin and the drama that he got with his son. Now, I'm going to play this little part real quick because I just got a little something I want to say. Now, Kirk Franklin's son made a post that LOVELYTI is talking about. I'm not even done. I'm just 4 minutes into the video.
His grown-ass son, Kanye Franklin, basically released an audio of him cussing him smooth out. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my God, Kirk Franklin is crazy. He needs to be canceled. Look how he's talking to his son.
He's talking about a post that old boy made. Let me play it real quick so I can talk about what I want to talk about. So I'm not rambling. I know what I want to talk about.
The ladies. So this week, Kanye came out and he basically shared some more disturbing messages on his Instagram page. He says, I'm not allowed to have any childhood pictures of myself or my family. Some of this shit I see y'all complain about is so surface. I've been through the fire. Then he ends up writing on that post, he says, I know the damage you've been through, even if I don't know what you've been through. A few fans, they start replying back to him. And the lady is saying, wait, what? And he replies back to her and says, I've waited 14 years for my family to show love. I'm done waiting. She replies back and she says, I hope your dad is not involved in this foolishness. It would break my heart because I grew up listening to him. Karen then replies and says, he is the source. Y'all so delusional. Keep hoping though. I hope y'all wake up. I'm done waiting. She replies back and she says, I hope your dad is not involved in this foolishness. It would break my heart because I grew up listening to him.
Okay, there we go. Right there. Right there. Right there. That's what I want to talk about. Has nothing to do with the... Look here. Come on, man. She's... The Kirk Franklin cussing out his son. It happens. You know what I'm saying? He ain't God. He's a man of Christ, but he's not God. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Jesus. So, hey, that's his son. Whatever. But this is the thing right here that I want to talk about. His son said, I waited 14 years for my family to show love, and I'm done waiting. So one of his followers responded, and she was like, I hope your dad is not involved in this foolishness. It will break my heart. I grew up listening to him. That part right there. My thing is, because we do it so much, and I had to make a conscious effort to not do this. I really don't do this because I'm an artist, and I don't want no one to judge me like that. But I'm going to bring Kanye West up, for example. When people do things that the world may feel like isn't politically correct, or just because you sing gospel music, you can't cuss your child out, just because you're a rapper, you can't talk about slavery, this, that, and the third. Like, she said, I grew up listening to him. What is that going to change? Kirk Franklin is a human being, no matter if you grew up listening to him or not. Like, he's still human. He's not God. So, what standard are y'all holding these celebrities? I feel like y'all holding them to a God-like, standard, and that is so bogus, because these are regular people just like we are. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what these people do in their private life. I mean, now R. Kelly, that's different. But for real, like, if Kanye feel like slavery was a choice and he want to vote for Donald Trump or whatever the case may be, I don't care. Just give me the music, because I fell in love with the music. I didn't fall in love with him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall in love with who he is as a person or how he speak or, this, that, and third. I fell in love with the music. Kirk Franklin made great music. I fell in love with the music. You know what I'm saying? I understand the message. God will use his most broken people to get his message across. So it's like, why is it a problem it would break my heart. Why would that break your heart? Because at the end of the day, Kirk Franklin ain't no different from my daddy. You know, but he's a lot different from my daddy. But still, at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're bound to make mistakes. Shit, we make mistakes all day long, every day, whatever the case may be. Right now, I had to calm myself down. Bring my energy back to a good, common ground, because I went out to the store and these kids, well, I say kids, they in their 20s. So they out here fighting. It's like 8 girls jumping on one girl. And I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. Like, why are y'all fighting in the gas station? The people inside the gas station is such a disarray that you ain't even, I came here for one thing. I'm ready to go. Bring me up so I can get out of here. Forget what's going on outside. Like, the whole world stopped for the fight. Why? Why do we put energy at places that is not needed? And I know that was random, but still, like, that had me so worked up when I got in the house. And I'm sitting here watching this video, and I'm like, really? Because it bothers me when people do that to Kanye West. And he's not the only celebrity. There's a lot of other celebrity that, I don't like him because he said this, or he did that. At the end of the day, what make you any much better than them? I'm pretty sure half of y'all who listen to Kirk Franklin has cussed your kids, your grand. First of all, I grew up listening to Kirk Franklin with my grandparents, and my granddad ain't never bit his tongue. My grandmama hasn't either. Never has she ever bit her tongue to let us have it, even to this day. It's just a lot nicer now. But at the end of the day, it's like, why would that break your heart? I'm just trying to better understand, because me as an artist, I don't get down like that. I don't get all into people personal. I mean, I know the personal business, of course. I know what the media tell us and what I search for, because I'm a fan just like everybody else. And I do YouTube videos and pod shows and stuff like that. But I'm not going to feel like, oh, my childhood was ruined because Kirk Franklin cussed his son out, and The Birth of a New Nation, is that the name of the album, was one of my favorite records. Oh, I can never listen to it no more. Like, come on, no. And if you notice one thing about Kanye West, again, bringing him back up, out of all the foolishness that he's had, his popularity never really shakes. He's still gonna be Kanye West. He's still gonna be a millionaire. Kirk Franklin's still gonna be Kirk. So it's like, when I'm playing your CDs and I'm screaming your music, you're not sitting here with me. So what you do is your business. I just need the message and the music, and both guys deliver. So I don't know. Y'all help me understand. Just help me understand. This video is randomness, but please help me understand.
And the lady is saying, wait, what? And he replies back to her and says, I've waited 14 years for my family to show love. I'm done waiting. She replies back and she says, I hope your dad is not involved in this foolishness. It would break my heart because I grew up listening to him. Carrie then replies and says, he is the source. Y'all so delusional.
This video raw, because I'm just really trying to understand, because I really wasn't about to make not this video. But I just want to know. Now, I'm going to get back to LOVELYTI, and if something else come up, then I'm going to talk about it again. But why do y'all just put so much and hold these celebrities to these unreachable standards? I'm King Philippe. I'm out of here, my royal family, my royal people. Love each other, support each other, but most of all, know your worth. Know your worth. Please know your worth. Because if you know your worth, then whatever somebody else got going on in their life, no matter if they inspired you, influenced you, delivered you, or whatever, when they, not doing what the world feel like is right, it won't affect you, because you know who you are as a person. You got the message. He's the messenger. He's not God, okay? Know that. Know the difference. There's a messenger. There's people that God use. And use me, God. And then there's God. Kirk Franklin is not God, so why would that bother you? I'm here for him cussing his child out. Sometimes we need it. Because I feel like me and his son may be around the same age. I don't know. But I don't know much about him. But hey, Kirk Franklin is still a man. A black man at that. Don't play. Kirk Franklin like a black hype man rapper in the gospel industry. Come on, man. Kirk Franklin got a lot of nigga in him.